Hello and welcome back. Right, it is the day that we have, or I have been waiting for, and that I've hinted at for long enough. So it is time that we got cracking. So I am literally just gonna chatter. Obviously the rest. I'm gonna, I'm gonna get a tree planter. I'm gonna plant trees, but I'm obviously gonna do much more than that. So yes, I'm not gonna do anything other than just get on with what we've got to do. So I'm going to go straight into a time-lapse mode. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that's stage 1. Okay. I wish we'd got hand plant saplings. You can plant them 7 foot away from each other. Would have been much better. I did think there might be an adjustment on the planting distance. You can sort of be cheaty a little bit. You can go out of the area and come back in. I did try and play with mechanics a little bit, and it did work. You could get the end ones if you went back and swooped back in. It will allow you to plant them a little bit closer than it should, like those two there. So yeah, I did as best as I can. I'm quite sure you know what's happening now. That I will. This isn't finished though. I would like to perhaps plant hedges in between to make this look more like the maze that it obviously is. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to be working on this over the next sort of while. This is stage 1. This is stage 1 finished. I'm going to repopulate this, although to be honest, I don't know if you noticed when I pulled it up earlier, because it would have been in the time-lapse mode. Let me just show you how many actually trees we have chopped down. It was only 66, and we've planted 400. So yeah, I think we've made up for that. Obviously this is going to take a while for these to grow, but I've not finished. It says obviously I will be giving this back to the forest, so we will be losing 177,000. This is our gift back to Risoux Forest, and obviously everybody comes along afterwards. Yeah, I planted a few oats around that edge. I'm going to talk to the no, I'm not going to ruin it. It's not finished. There is a little bit more to this, but it is. Yeah, I mean, it's almost. You can see what's happening, but this is not my the finish of the extent of what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove that sell point at some point. I don't want there to be any blemishes, or you sort of think, well, that ruins it a bit. Because yeah, I agree, it totally does. I want to get these shifted as well at some point. Get all of our equipment off. Get this gone. Put that all back to where it should be. Yeah, I'm quite pleased though. It went much better than I thought. I'd struggled a little bit sometimes. The scale, I've got a picture of the maze, and it was far much easier to do it in this mode. And you can see obviously the maze, but it was a matter of scale. The scale was difficult for me to get, and obviously it was a circular, and it's not quite circular, but it's not bad. I'm going to do something special with the middle. I would like. I'm not sure if there are any ponds that I can place presently or anything like that, but I would love to have some kind of water feature in the centre. And I may elaborate on that a little bit more, but I would like some. Also, I'm going to place some rocks in places, but I'm unsure as to whether it might play with the let's play somewhat, but I don't mind to a degree if all we do is plant our main crop in field 1 and just literally rush time to see these grow. I don't mean it funny, but obviously this is the life of a farmer, and how we choose to spend our time and do projects like this is obviously completely and utterly up to us. So yes, right. So I'm going to leave it there for now. You've obviously, the cat is out of the bag. I hope it's yeah, I mean, I would like, I often ask for comments. I would like to call upon everyone's creativity and suggestions. Please let me know what you think needs adding. Rocks, features, nice things, and I will honestly listen to everyone's comments. I keep saying I create content for everybody's enjoyment. I truly do, and it gives me great enjoyment that I can create content that hopefully people will enjoy. So if there's something you want adding, or something that I, with my lack of creativity, can't see, then I will listen to those who are. I know my limits. This is well beyond my limits, really. Yes, but there are other people with natural gifts with design. I've just made it up as I went along, basically. Yeah, and obviously followed a design. I didn't do it literally. It's not just. I don't think anybody can just follow a plan to make that just happen just like that. Obviously, I had a master plan. I knew what I was going to do, but yeah, it's not finished, and I'd like everybody else's input on how this is to get crack on, what you'd like me to do, what features we need to add, yeah, even it's just, any comments that you think the way that this should go and be improved. Yeah, I'm hoping, I will say one thing, and it's a bit of a spoiler alert, but I'm hoping to talk to the local authorities to make this a visitor centre. So obviously that also includes buildings, parking spaces, perhaps. I'm just a bit worried about that one, because obviously this is, I've mentioned earlier in the last episode that this is the Risoux Forest, is a place of beauty. We did buy this parcel of land and we're giving it back to the forest with a twist that obviously we're giving it back to the local community and also any visitors that come to this area. So yes, I'm going to talk to them about a visitor centre, perhaps some sort of cafe or something like that, but in taste. Such things do happen in life. There's very rarely that humans visit an area like this and there isn't some sort of cafe. And that's not really about me making money off a mod or anything. It really is about being in character with reality, with what you would do. Say parking spaces if possible, but I'm not sure on that one. I'll be guided by other people's. I've got the mod in that does the parking spaces. I was thinking of, when I said early on I've got an idea for this top section, it was that. I was going to put a row of parking spaces up here and perhaps some sort of cafe where people would come and then take a walk in the maze, and I want to make this as beautiful as possible. So please give me your suggestions and I will definitely take them under consideration. I really would like this to be, it's beyond one person's ability, I think, to ever do something like this. I always think it's a community effort that makes such a thing into something great. I've made it abundantly clear that I'm a massive fan of Mr. CLP, and I've got to be honest, he does subscriber contracts, and I find some of his best ideas are not just his own, and I'm quite sure he wouldn't mind, he would probably agree with that totally, that a lot of his ideas, his subscribers are fantastic. They give many ideas, things to do, and they really play along with his storylines. I think I've missed a few trees here. I see there's no trees on this line. Yeah, I did think that. I did have a wander around, so yes, there's a few bits and bobs like that I need to come back. I have to buy another set of 120. We do need to plant some spruce anyway over that section. As I said, I was going to do it as my farmyard, but once this idea started to form in my head, I thought, nah, it's out of character with what we want to achieve. So we will also plant, probably get another 120. We'll finish this area off first, that area that I've missed, and any other areas I'll go over a little bit more steadily, and then what's left we will plant the rest of them, whether it's 90 or whatever in this area, so that we've literally, although we have put enough trees back, we've literally, whoever ripped this forest up to begin with, obviously we've replanted the trees, so I suppose truthfully that could be the visitor centre, or we could have buildings or whatever here, but not my farmyard. That's going to go over by one now. I want this to be a place of natural beauty, and it's going to be given back. So obviously there will be placeables on this, so I can't sell it back. What I was originally going to do was obviously plant trees, and I thought, no, it's not going to work. You're going to have parking spaces, the clusters, placeables, and everybody knows you can't sell the land back if you've got placeables on, whereas if it was trees, I'm not sure if I would have thought you'd have got away with that, but yeah, I'm 177 grand cost of the land we are going to give back to everybody as our gift, the gift from my farm to this area and everybody who visits it. So on that score, I'm not going to keep waffling. Please, any ideas, please write them down, and as I say, I will listen and literally sort of take them into consideration, and we shall see where this goes. So I am going to say thank you very much for watching and putting up with be patient with me from delivering this, because I've been hinting at it for quite a few episodes, and I know what it's like. I know what I'm like. It's like, oh, come on, get on with it. But some of it was about the money. It's not cost me anywhere near as much as I thought, but then there's the placeable sides of things. as I said, if it's 100 grand isn't enough, then obviously I will go into debt for this project. The farm will do some contracts or whatever. All of my farm workers and all the rest of it, we will pull out all the stops to make this happen, whatever it is, whether the buildings get expensive or not. But yeah, please pass on your ideas. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I am all ears to your suggestions. So I am going to say goodbye for now.